Don't scroll. I know those words just hit your chest like a stone. It's over for you. That sounds like a threat. Like a curse. Like something the enemy would whisper in the dark. But it's not from the enemy. It's from me. And I don't say, it's over, to destroy you. I say it to free you. Because what's ending is not your hope. Not your future. Not your love. What's ending is the lie. The lie you've been believing. The lie your soulmate has been hiding. The lie that has been keeping you stuck in confusion, in doubt, in the painful limbo of not knowing. That lie is over. And the truth is on its way. In the form of a medical report. Not a report about you. About your soulmate. A report that will prove something you've suspected but couldn't confirm. Something you've felt in your gut but dismissed as paranoia. Something that, once revealed, will explain everything. The distance. The coldness. The excuses. The mixed signals. All of it. Explained by a single medical document. Your soulmate's medical report is on its way. Not to your mailbox. To your awareness. Through a conversation. Through a discovery. Through a moment of unexpected honesty. You will see it. Not with your eyes, maybe. With your understanding. And when you understand, everything will change. Not because the situation becomes easy. Because the confusion ends. And when confusion ends, clarity begins. And clarity is the first step toward healing. So take a breath. Put your phone down on a flat surface if you need to. Put your hand on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. I put it there. I am keeping it beating. And I am about to tell you what the medical report reveals. If you feel led by God, our support link is in the description. Listen to me. Your heart needs this right now. Let me tell you what the medical report says. Not the clinical terms. The truth behind them. Your soulmate is sick. Not in the way you think. Not dying. Not contagious. Not something that makes them less than or damaged or unworthy. Sick in a way that has been affecting everything. Their energy. Their mood. Their ability to connect. Their capacity to love. They haven't been distant because they don't care about you. They've been distant because they don't feel like themselves. Something has been wrong inside them for months. Maybe years. They've been to doctors. Specialists. Taken tests. Waited for results. And the results are finally coming. Not because they told you. Because God is revealing. The medical report proves that your soulmate isn't rejecting you. They're fighting something. Something inside their own body. Their own mind. Their own chemistry. And the fight has been exhausting. They don't have energy for much. They don't have patience for deep conversations. They don't have the emotional bandwidth to show up the way they used to. Not because they don't want to. Because they can't. The sickness has been stealing from them. Stealing their joy. Their peace. Their presence. And you've been on the receiving end of what's left. Which hasn't been much. But that's about to change. Not because the sickness will disappear overnight. Because the secret is about to be exposed. And secrets keep you sick. Not just physically. Relationally. When your soulmate finally tells you, when you finally see the medical report, when you finally understand, something will shift. Not because the sickness is gone. Because the shame is gone. And shame is heavier than any illness. Your soulmate has been carrying shame. Shame about being sick. Shame about not being able to show up for you. Shame about disappointing you. That shame has kept them silent. But silence is ending. The medical report is on its way. And when it arrives, the shame will have nowhere to hide. Don't scroll. Stay with me. This is where most people want to be angry. Don't. Here's what the medical report proves. Not what you fear. What is true. First, it proves your soulmate wasn't lying about being tired. You thought they were making excuses. Avoiding you. Choosing others over you. But the report shows markers. Levels. Numbers that don't lie. Their body has been fighting. Working overtime. Depleting resources. Of course they're tired. Not emotionally tired. Physically tired. And physical tiredness affects everything. Second, it proves your soulmate wasn't imagining things. You thought they were being dramatic. Overreacting. Making mountains out of molehills. But the report shows abnormalities. Imbalances. Conditions with names you can't pronounce. Their symptoms are real. Not in their head. In their body. Third, it proves your soulmate wasn't pushing you away because they stopped loving you. You thought they had moved on. Found someone else. Lost interest. But the report shows something else. Depression markers. Anxiety markers. Hormonal imbalances that affect attachment and bonding. They didn't stop loving you. Their body stopped producing the chemicals that make love feel like love. That's not rejection. That's biology. And biology can be treated. Not with guilt. With grace. Not with pressure. With patience. Not with accusations. With understanding. The medical report proves that your soulmate is not your enemy. They are a patient. And patients need care, not criticism. Listen to me. Your heart needs this right now. Here's what the medical report does not mean. It does not mean you have to stay. Understanding why someone hurt you doesn't mean you have to continue being hurt. You can have compassion and still have boundaries. You can understand and still walk away. The medical report explains. It doesn't obligate. You are not required to be a martyr. You are not required to sacrifice your own well-being for someone who couldn't show up for you. Even if they couldn't help it. Even if they were sick. Even if the medical report proves it wasn't their fault. You still get to choose. Choose what's best for you. Not out of bitterness. Out of wisdom. Wisdom knows the difference between understanding and enabling. Understanding says, I see why you struggled. Enabling says, I'll let you keep struggling without consequences. Don't enable. Love, but don't enable. Care, but don't carry what you weren't meant to carry. The medical report is information, not an instruction manual. You decide what to do with the information. Pray about it. Seek counsel. Listen to your own heart. Not out of guilt. Out of truth. The truth is, your soulmate is sick. The truth is, they hid it. The truth is, you were hurt by the hiding. All of those truths can coexist. And none of them force you into a decision. You have time. The medical report is on its way. Not to pressure you. To inform you. Receive the information. Then pray. Then decide. Not in a hurry. In peace. Help us spread God's healing messages. Link is in the description. Don't scroll. This is where everything shifts. Here's what you need to do while you wait for the medical report. First, stop assuming the worst. Your mind has been filling in the blanks. They have something terminal. They're going to die. They're going to leave me. I'm going to lose them. Stop. You don't know yet. And assuming the worst only steals today's peace for a tomorrow that may not come. The report could show something manageable. Treatable. Even curable. Don't bury your soulmate before they're dead. Second, prepare your heart for whatever the report shows. Not by rehearsing tragedy. By anchoring in me. I am the same whether the news is good or bad. I don't change based on medical reports. Anchor in me. Not in the outcome. In me. I am your stability. Third, be ready to forgive. Your soulmate hid this from you. Maybe for a long time. Maybe for good reasons. Maybe for selfish ones. Either way, forgiveness is coming. Not because they deserve it. Because you need to be free. Unforgiveness chains you to the offense. And you don't need to be chained to a medical report. Forgive. Not now, maybe. Not yet. But soon. Prepare your heart to forgive. Listen to me. Your heart needs this right now. Here's what you need to understand about the timing. The medical report is on its way. Not stuck in a mailroom. Not lost in bureaucracy. Not delayed indefinitely. It's coming. Because God has decided that the season of hiding is over. Your soulmate has been hiding long enough. Hiding from doctors. Hiding from you. Hiding from themselves. But hiding doesn't heal. Hiding delays. And the delay has cost both of you. Time you could have spent supporting each other. Energy you wasted on suspicion. Peace you sacrificed for no reason. No more. The truth is coming. Not to punish. To set free. Freedom always comes with a cost. The cost here is the end of the secret. Your soulmate will have to face their shame. You will have to face your anger. Both of you will have to face the reality that things weren't what they seemed. That's hard. But hard is not bad. Hard is often the door to healing. Walk through the hard. Not because you're strong. Because I am with you. And with me, hard becomes possible. If you wish to support this ministry, link is in the description. Don't scroll. Stay with me. We're almost through part 1. Here's what you need to do when the medical report arrives. Not what you feel like doing. What you need to do. First, breathe. You will want to react immediately. To call. To text. To confront. Don't. Breathe. Give yourself time to process the information before you respond to it. Second, pray. Not, God, fix this. God, show me what to do with this information. Pray for wisdom. For discernment. For clarity. Not for a sign. For guidance. I guide. Not through feelings. Through peace. When you pray, pay attention to what brings peace. That's me. Third, talk to your soulmate. Not in accusation. In invitation. I saw the report. I understand more now. Can we talk? Not, why did you hide this? I understand. Those 2 words are more powerful than any accusation. I understand. Say them. Not because you understand everything. Because you understand enough. Enough to open a door. The door to honesty. To healing. To hope. Open it. Not by demanding. By inviting. I understand. Can we talk? That's all. The rest will follow. Listen to me. Your heart needs this right now. Here is what I want you to take with you. It's over for you. Not your hope. The lie. The lie that your soulmate stopped loving you. The lie that you weren't enough. The lie that the distance was your fault. That lie is over. And the truth is on its way. In the form of a medical report. A report that proves your soulmate is sick, not heartless. Fighting, not fleeing. Struggling, not rejecting. The medical report will shock you. Not because the diagnosis is terrifying. Because the truth is finally visible. And visible truth is better than invisible suspicion. You've been living in suspicion for too long. Wondering. Doubting. Questioning. The medical report ends the wondering. Not because it answers every question. Because it answers the main one. Why have they been so distant? Because they've been sick. Not because they stopped loving you. Sickness is not rejection. It's just sickness. And sickness can be treated. Not with guilt. With grace. Not with pressure. With presence. Not with accusations. With understanding. The medical report is on its way. When it arrives, don't panic. Don't react. Don't assume the worst. Breathe. Pray. Talk. And remember, I am with you. Not because you're perfect. Because I am faithful. And faithful never leaves. The report is coming. The truth is coming. And the truth will set you free. Not from responsibility. From deception. Not from love. From lies. Not from hope. From false narratives. The truth is coming. Receive it. Not with fear. With faith. Not with dread. With hope. Not with anger. With grace. The truth is coming. And after the truth? Healing. For your soulmate. For you. For your future together. Not because the path is easy. Because I am with you on it. Not because the sickness will disappear overnight. Because healing is a process. And I am the healer. Trust the process. Trust me. The report is coming. The truth is coming. And the truth will set you free. You can support this work, link in description. God bless you for your kindness.